Welcome to the video, everyone. Thanks for joining me. My name is Dylan Reed, the founder of the FBA Elite Academy, where we teach people how to sell on Amazon FBA. Now, new setup. I've been working over the last couple of weeks to spruce up the workspace, making it more creative because there's lots more content to come for you guys. So I hope you like it. World's smallest plant pots available on Amazon. They are literally the size of an egg. We've got some 10K Elite awards from students. So I'm also getting a decal on the wall, which is gonna show think outside the box, but I'm still waiting for that because I ordered it from eBay and eBay is crap. But in this video, guys, I'm gonna be sharing with you a frequent problem that I get posed to me by students, and that is, what do you do when you are making a comparative analysis between Helium 10's data and JungleScout's data? So if one piece of software is telling you a product is generating £5,000 a month and the other is telling you a product is generating £500 a month, which software do you trust? How do you distinguish between the right and the wrong figures? Because ultimately that's the product that you're going to be backing. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be sharing with you how that's done. Make sure you like and comment on the video if you haven't subscribed, and turn those post notifications on. Make sure you do so you don't miss content like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Welcome to the video, guys. So when you are looking to start selling on Amazon, you are going to be conducting product research, what we refer to as product research. Now, to conduct sort of product research that will be of any relevance, we need to use software, right? There's lots of different pieces of software that you can use. However, I, in the past, tended to use JungleScout quite a lot. But we also have Helium 10, which is, newer to the market than JungleScout. And I want to give you a little bit of a comparison and an issue that I see time and time again. And that is when two pieces of software are giving you or providing you with conflicting pieces of information, right? How on earth are you supposed to make a decision on a particular private label product that you're looking to start selling if one piece of software is telling you that it's doing £5,000 a month and the other is doing is demonstrating or showing you that it's generating £10,000 a month? It makes it extremely difficult and confusing for, quite rightly so, confusing for people who are doing their research. And we need to, actually identify a solution to be able to avoid this problem. And there is a quick fix, something that you can do that I'm going to show you in this video. It only takes a second to do, and you'll be able to work out which is the most reliable and then make your decision based on that. So if we look at this product, first of all, guys, it's a private label product sold by T-Hon. It's just an RFID wallet, which basically blocks signals out of the wallet so people can't steal your card details, etc. And now if we hop over to Helium 10 and we use their software X-Ray, we're able to see how much money is this private label seller, right? So that's what I teach, private label. This person's brought their own brand and product to market. How much revenue are they generating per month, and what are their monthly sales, right? So if we have a look here, this is the data that has been generated. Now, we can see here what category it's in, etc. We can check the ASIN, make sure that it's the product that we were looking at, which it is, the wallet with the orange sort of a red trim underneath there. And we can see the revenue is 5484. Now, if we were to, I should look at the. So what we're going to do initially, we're going to use JungleScout, and we're going to run the software over this private label listing to establish how much money this product is making every single month, right? Because we want to make data-driven decisions. We have fixed variables that we can base those decisions on, many of which are provided by JungleScout or Helium 10, or if you use Viral Launch. But let's see what JungleScout is telling us about this product, right? So monthly revenue, £10,959. So almost £11,000, which is pretty insane considering it's only got 17 reviews, guys, right? This is a prime example. Took me 10 minutes to find Prime example of a newly launched product that's been differentiated, that's of high quality. The listing is very good. I've already had a look at it, and it's doing sort of 11K in revenue a month with 17 reviews, right? I don't know what you guys think about that, but I think that's pretty incredible. Profit margins, I can't say for sure, but if we assume they're around 35%, they are doing almost £4,000 in profit per month from a wallet, right? And that's going to be passive. It's fulfilled by Amazon. It's an FBA fulfilled product, and yeah, they are laughing all the way to the bank. So now, if we were looking at this product and thinking, okay, there's an opportunity here to launch a particular wallet like this. We're going to, make our own unique style. We're going to brand it in our own unique way. And, we're told that it's generating 11K a month. Brilliant, right? Everything sounds fantastic. Well, what if we were using Helium 10? What if we had both pieces of software, right? And we were using Helium 10 to have a look at this same product. Now, we'll use their tool, X-Ray, and let's see what X-Ray says. Okay, so X-Ray is telling us that this product is generating £5,484 per month in revenue right now over the last 30 days. Now that is worrying. Right, if you were a student of mine and you've ever come across this, it's not that frequent. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. And when it does happen, you need to be aware that you fully understand, and know how to interpret this information to make your decision, right? Which is one of the things I teach within the academy. But 5484 or 10,900 are two completely different figures. They're miles apart. It's half the amount, right? And if you've made your decision based purely on the revenue that you wanted a product that was, leaning towards 5 figures a month, then, have you made the wrong decision or the right decision, and which software should you use, right? Now, from my experience, and it's only my experience, I find Helium 10 to be the superior of the two for multiple reasons, one of which they have a broader suite of tools. Secondly, typically their updates are more regular, so their tools are updated, but also their data, which gives this information, generates it, that's updated more frequently by the hour and even by the minute, is what I've been told by them, by someone senior in Helium 10. So Helium 10 is what I prefer. They offer more. However, people have and do use JungleScout. It's a good piece of software. I believe they're catching up. They're more tailored towards the US, but they're fantastic. This isn't about slating JungleScout in any way, shape, or form. It's just looking at a comparative analysis, or making a comparative analysis between the data. So they're completely different. And, as I've mentioned, you're not going to feel comfortable. I mean, now, would you feel comfortable? But, even 5484 is pretty good. However, you want to know what is the accurate figure. What if both of them are wrong? If they're not the same, well, maybe they're both wrong. Well, what can we do? How do we know what the sales are? This software is telling us 323 sales a month. JungleScout is telling us 645 sales a month. I'm not comfortable. I'm doing my product research into a product. What can I do? So what we can apply to this is the 999 cart trick, guys. It's something I've been using for years. It's sort of like a little trick, a hack that you can apply to your product research, and it's a way of you accurately tracking how many sales this product is doing on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. So if we go to the carts here, right, and we add 30 to our basket. Now, let's get that away. So let's add 30 to the basket. Now, if we edit our basket, right, I've already done it, but let's say you'd put 1 in there, okay? You put 1 product, you can buy that for £16.99, right? You're thinking, Dill, this has not taught me anything yet. Well, we'll make a change, right, and you'll see what I mean. Well, if we go into this quantity section here, right, and we'll put 10 plus, and we're actually going to type in 999, and that's because that's the maximum that we can actually put into this short window here, where we input the figure. So 999 products, we're telling Amazon we want to order today, right? We don't want to order 999 today at all. But if we update this, we have a notification at the top. Now that notification says this seller has only got 951 of these available, right? Now that is very, very useful information if you know what to do with it. So what Amazon is telling us is that their inventory levels in Fulfillment by Amazon are 951 for this particular ASIN. Now, how does that help us work out which is right and which is wrong? Well, what I do with my product research and what students do when they encounter this problem, it's a quick fix, guys, right, is we make a note of this figure today. So I'm going to write down now, as a student, 951 units on, I don't even know what the date is, the 13th of November. Write down the ASIN. You could do it in a spreadsheet if you like. The ASIN, we're going to write down the number of units in stock, and we are going to write down what day it is. Now, tomorrow at the same time, right, so 12:45 in the afternoon, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to access my Amazon account, I'm going to search for the ASIN, and I'm going to apply the same method that I just did. However, what's going to happen is Amazon's going to tell us, well, actually today, this seller has only got 920 of these products in stock. And you think, okay, well, 951 minus 920 is 31. So that product has sold 31 units over the last 24 hours. Now that is a certainty. There is no maybe, ifs or buts. This figure by Amazon is accurate to the nth degree. It's absolutely as accurate can be. Now, if you do that every day for a week, what you're able to do is paint a picture. It only takes a second, and over that week you can see the trend, right? What is the average sales? Maybe, for example, we just looked at 31 on the 13th of November. On the 14th, it's 33. On the 15th, it's 28, and you can see where I'm going. Now, if we put together a 7-day period, which isn't a long period of time to track a product, you'll be able to, see visually what actually is the average sales for that week, and then you can multiply that by 4 to ascertain the monthly sales for that product, and that would be, actually avoiding trying to guess between these two pieces of software if you do have them, and actually being dead certain before making a decision. Now, what you can do also, if you want to find the average, if you've got 7 days worth of data, so you've got the sales over the 24-hour periods for each day, you can add them all up and you can divide them by the amount of days. So for example, if you're tracking a week, you will add up the sales on each individual day and you will divide that total number by 7, which will give you the average daily sales for that product. Now, it's so simple, guys. And what it means is when you do occasionally have data which is conflicting like this, we've seen it, showing you that a product is generating 10,000, one says it's doing 5,000, you can actually work out using the 999 cart trick how to accurately distinguish between which is right and which is wrong, and then make a more sound product decision. Now, when you're choosing your first private label product to launch, it's important that you know what the monthly sales are, the weekly sales, the daily sales, amongst a lot of other things, obviously, that we teach in the academy. But try this, guys, right? When you're doing your research, you will stumble across gems like this. Someone's probably gonna message me today and say, Bill, I am going to sample this and go for it. And I'll tell them to make sure that they do this, right? Make sure they do the 999 trick. But I hope you guys found that useful. Lots more exciting content to come in the coming weeks. And 2020 is going to be a fantastic year for FBA, growing exponentially. Talk about it all the time. Prime users are increasing. Private label is growing, and there is lots of money to be made for people who are willing to take action and follow it and pursue it. So enjoy your day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.